Hello and welcome to Miami Dolphins football here on the San Mario Sports Network. I am your host Kai, and today we're bringing you beautiful Miami Dolphins football here in sunny Chicago. The weather here is to die for. Usually Chicago is known for those freezing temperatures. The Dolphins get lucky and face all of their freezing cold temperature opponents in the first 4 weeks. That is Green Bay, Detroit, and Chicago. So all in the first couple of weeks of the season, which is very beneficial for the Dolphins, that they won't have to go into those frigid temperatures late in the season. For the Dolphins, starting again despite multiple reports that he might be getting benched, is Ryan Tannehill. Jakeem Grant is back to return the kickoff. We've seen him break some, but hopefully he can break some to the yard for a touchdown. Your starting running back is Jeremy Hill, and your starting receivers are Kenny Stills, Devontae Parker, and Deontay Burnett. Torrey McTyer is back to return the kick at the 5-yard line. He's taken out about the 20, 25, and get tackled at the 28-yard line. And in will come the aforementioned Ryan Tannehill. Not the ideal start for Ryan Tannehill and the Miami Dolphins. They are on a little bit of a losing skid, as well as the fact that he hasn't been playing his best football, but he is playing a very young and inexperienced Chicago Bears team. So hopefully today he can at least come out and show us that he deserves to still be the starter, at least in the public eyes. Of course, Adam Gase thinks that he is definitely still his starter and has no questions about that. So hopefully he can show the public eye that he is something to die for. First and 10 at 28, he'll hand it off to Jeremy Hill. Hill going to try to truck through someone. No one was there. And that one will go for a short gain. Now it'll bring us to a 2nd and 7. Hill still in the backfield. They're going to pull a guard over. And then Hill is going to try to get out to the outside. Not going to be able to do so. That'll bring up a 3rd and 5 for the Miami Dolphins. So 3rd and 5 at the 33-yard line for Tannehill and the Dolphins. Tannehill dropping back to pass. Looking. Fires. That one Devontae Parker catches it and fumbles. And it is recovered by the Dolphins for a first down. Getting a lucky save there. Now handoff to Akram Wadley with Darius Geis in the backfield. Akram Wadley going to try to make some man miss and tries to stiff arm a man and gets down after a gain of 14. Akram Wadley showing some flashes here and there. 5 wide receiver set, 2 tight ends, and a running back for Tannehill and the Dolphins. He's going to drop back to pass. Pressure coming on the left side. Tannehill rolling, going to throw that one to Akram Wadley. Wadley going to try to make a man miss. Oh my God, stiff arms Adrian Amos. Tells that man to sit down. And Akram Wadley, I mean, if it weren't for the acquisition of Jeremy Hill, you'd think he'd be the starting running back. 2nd and 3 at the 17-yard line. Hand off to Jeremy Hill. And just like that, Jeremy Hill, 3 rushes, 5 yards. Ball at the 16-yard line on a 3rd and 3 of Deontay Burnett. Devontae Parker on motion. Tannehill dropping back to pass, fires that one to Jeremy Hill. Hill gonna truck to a man and then get down at the 5-yard line. 3rd and goal at the 1-yard line for Tannehill and the Dolphins. Dropping back to pass is Tannehill. Rolling. He's looking. Can't find anything. Tannehill still rolling. Tannehill gonna try to run for the end zone. Wide open, and I think that is a rushing touchdown in every game this season so far for Ryan Tannehill. We're only in week 4. So that is something very interesting. 1st and 10 at the 25, and here comes Mitchell Trubisky. Mitchell Trubisky is coming off of a very productive rookie season. Not the best that you would have hoped from Trubisky, but he does have some weapons to work with, and hopefully his Chicago Bears can get off to a hot start. The Dolphins offense already has. Chris Long and Charles Harris, 2 of these studs for the Dolphins defensive line on the edge. And for Chris Long, I mean, it's interesting for his story. He's won 2 straight Super Bowls with 2 different teams, now on his 3rd team in 3 years with the Dolphins. And, you know, we were talking to him earlier in the season. He said that he thought that this Dolphins defense was a Super Bowl winning defense. So hopefully we can see something out of them that kind of shows us that it's a Super Bowl winning defense. 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line. Trubisky dropping back to pass. Trubisky looking. Fires to the outside. Not going to find anybody. Now 0 for 1 is Trubisky. 3rd and 7 at the 28-yard line for Trubisky and the Bears. He does have Jordan Howard and Zach Miller for his options on the outside there. And Trubisky's going to fire on the run, get it off to Cameron Meredith, who gets hit hard by Rashad Jones. But not after a Chicago Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line for the Bears, and Trubisky's going to hand it off to the outside, but not going to get anywhere. As that is once again Rashad Jones able to get the tackle on Jordan Howard. 2nd and 11 at the 39 now. Howard going to get the handoff and get tackled and met quickly by Matt Milano. Now it's going to be a 3rd and 9 at the 38-yard line. Different running back in the backfield. Watch out for the screen here if you are the Dolphins. And not going to be a screen though, but the blitz and the sack by Kiko Alonso. Just like that, we're in the end of the first quarter here in Chicago. Miami Dolphins 7, Bears 0. See you after commercial break. As always, Miami Dolphins football is brought to you by Trigger 305, Miami's finest podcast, bringing the realest opinions in all of South Florida, as well as the Miami Dolphins podcast, airing each Monday night at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. Dolphins have the football. Toss out to Jeremy Hill. He's going to lead his blocks, but get uprooted by Kyle Fuller in an interesting manner for the tackle. 2nd and 11 now at the 19-yard line for Tannehill. He's going to hand off once again to Jeremy Hill, trying to bounce to the outside. Nice block by Kyle Juszczyk, but this time not being able to get there. So it's going to be a 3rd and 6 at the 24-yard line for Tannehill and the Dolphins. And he's going to hand off again to Jeremy Hill. That time, though, not going to go anywhere. Interesting decision by Adam Gase to run 3 straight runs there. 2nd and 2 for the Bears. Draw match passes Trubisky. He's going to run for this one. Trubisky, he's got to watch out. The Dolphins are hard hitters. Luckily, able to kind of churn his legs and not get hit hard. He could have had his head taken off there. Dolphin linebackers and DBs are hard hitters. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line for Trubisky and the Bears. He's going to fake the handoff, play action, and he's going to get rushed up the middle, fires to the outside. Not going to find anybody. We'll bring up a 2nd and 10 at the 44-yard line for Trubisky and the Bears. Trubisky going to hand this one off to the outside. Jordan Howard. Howard going to try to make a man miss. Cameron Meredith not holding his block for long enough, and that'll result in a 3rd and 10 tackle there by Tony Lippett. 3rd and 10 now at the 43-yard line. Drop back to pass is Trubisky. Trubisky looking, fires that one to Zach Miller, and that one is going to be a 4th down. Just like that, 4th and 5. Very interesting. Dolphins offense and Dolphins defense kind of making some plays, but also not really if you're the Dolphins offense. And then toss it again to Jeremy Hill, and that time Isaac Asiata is not able to get outside long enough. That guard's got to be able to pull a little faster there. 2nd and 12 at the 18-yard line. Parker on the screen. This could be that screenplay we know and love in the red zone. It is. Tannehill didn't like what he saw, though. Tannehill's got to throw this ball away. He will. Didn't like what he saw, and, you know, pretty smart choice there by Tannehill, not forcing the pass. 3rd and 12 at the 18-yard line. 3 receiver set. Your tight end is Seth DeVolve. Drop match pass is Tannehill. He's looking. Has a man open. That's Kenny Stills. Though he's going to fire to Devontae Parker. And that one is going to be marked incomplete. Very interesting there. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line. Trubisky being blitzed. Does Ndamukong Suh. Can Suh get there? Suh's going to get there and get the sack on Mitchell Trubisky. We mentioned to you last week how Suh has been in trade rumors, and if anything for the Dolphins, this is either you want him to stay more now, or this is kind of, oh my God, Jordan Howard. Can we wait for a second? Wow. These are either rumors that, you know, are good for you now because he's playing better, maybe higher trade value, or it could just be more enticing to keep in. Dolphins sending the blitz, man coverage, and Trubisky gonna look but not find home to anybody on 3rd and 3. 1st and 10 for the Dolphins and Tannehill at the 20-yard line. Tannehill drop back to pass. He's going to be looking and gets blitzed and tackled down very quickly. That's Pernell McPhee on the sack. 2nd and 18 now at the 12-yard line. Tannehill drop back to pass. Blitz coming, picked up well by Jeremy Hill. Tannehill's going to run. Step up, throw to Seth DeVolve, who makes a sideline catch. Nice job there by the tight end, Seth DeVolve. Want to get him more involved in the offense. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Tannehill drop back to pass. He's looking, fires that one to Devontae Parker, who makes a nice catch and gets tackled down at the 44. Tannehill so far keeping the ball. on the offensive side of the field, which is good to see. 2nd and 10 at the 32. Handoff to Kyle Juszczyk. No one picked it up. The Dolphins ran this last week, but a nice job, Kyle Juszczyk. He doesn't get to run the ball usually for the Dolphins, but when he does, he makes his impact. 1 second before the 2-minute warning. Handoff to Jeremy Hill up the middle. They're going to say he got it, I believe. Yep, 1st and 10 after this 2-minute warning for the Miami Dolphins. Nice plays there, but Dolphins up 7-0. We'll bring back to Miami Dolphins football here on the Sam Radio Sports Network. Dolphins up 7-0, knocking on the door one more time, trying to make it a 14-0 game. It's a 1st and 10. Juszczyk in the backfield, 2 tight end set. They're going to pull a guard there, and Jeremy Hill's going to truck through 1. Jeremy Hill trucks through 2. Oh, my God. Jeremy Hill. Wow. Jeremy Hill trucked through 1 man and then made the other man eat the dust within seconds. Oh, my God. Jeremy Hill, Cody Parkey on to make it a 14-0 game. And just like that, it takes him 5 seconds to run into the end zone on that truck there. Wow, by Jeremy Hill. But the Dolphins up 14-0. Last week they had to come from behind. This week they have a lead. Can this Dolphins defense keep it that way? And it looks like it with Chris Long once again making an impact, man. Chris Long slapping Mitchell Trubisky in the back of the head. Ouch, that's gotta hurt. 2nd and 19 at the 14, and this one's going to be a screen. Matt Milano picked it up very, very nicely. Great job there by Matt Milano. Very, very good job. 3rd and 19 at the 14 now. Once again, Howard going to get the handoff. Jordan Howard on the outside. Can he be stopped? I think that's a first. 4th and inches. The punt it. Dolphins have it at the 2-yard line. Time is running down. Tannehill going to throw it. Dropped by Burnett, but there is a flag on the field. And this is holding. That's a 2-point conversion. Nope, it's going to be roughing the passer. If that was holding, it would have been a safety on the Dolphins. Instead, they get a second chance. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line, 6 seconds left. Probably going to try to heave this downfield. Tannehill blitz coming. Give it off to Deontay Burnett. Deontay Burnett, 2 men in front of him. Oh, my God, Deontay Burnett with the spin. Deontay Burnett has the field in front of him. Deontay Burnett, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10. They're going to catch him. 5, touchdown. An 83-yard touchdown to end the half. Tannehill breaks the century mark there. Or excuse me, not even the century. He breaks the 1,000 yards already in the first 4 weeks, and he brings his total now to 3 touchdowns, I believe, or no, to 6 touchdowns and 7 interceptions on the year. Nice job by Tannehill and the Dolphins. What a play. Deontay Burnett put that spin. We're going to be able to make sure we show you guys that again on the halftime show, but for now, Dolphins up 21-0 against the Chicago Bears here in Ford Field, or Soldier Field, excuse me. Dominating in every offensive category. This has been an outstanding game for the Dolphins. I mean, just the production that they've been able to have on offense has been electric. Jeremy Hill has been running the ball very well, even though he only has 32 yards. I mean, look at these trucks, man. Oh, my God. Defense has stepped up to play, and then that touchdown by Deontay Burnett. I mean, the Dolphins should have just gone into the half, but they give the drag, and Deontay Burnett, he makes 2 people miss on a spin, gets great blocks by his tight end and receiver there, Kenny Stills, and then just has the speed to take it yard. An 83-yard touchdown. Insane. 1st and 10 now at the 25-yard line for Trubisky and the Bears. He's going to fake the handoff. Blitz is coming, and that is Charles Harris with yet another sack. He had a sack last week, gets a sack this week. Same with Chris Long. Like I said, those two have been electric off the edge. 2nd and 18 at the 17-yard line. Hand off to the right side. Kiko Alonso all over that, but gets blocked. Nice block there by the Bears up front. Great job by Zach Miller, able to stop Kiko Alonso, who had that play read perfectly. 3rd and 2 at the 33-yard line for Trubisky and the Bears. You want to make something work here. Trubisky going to drop back to pass. He's looking, rolling. Trubisky going to fire to the outside and miss. had his man open. He beat Xavier Howard, who's been very good in coverage so far this year. Hasn't allowed too many passes his way. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line for Tannehill and the Dolphins now. Draw match pass. He's going to be looking. Fires to Devontae Parker. Parker going to try to make a man miss. Going to get a first down. Nope, they'll mark it at 39. 2nd and inches. Tannehill, though, 8 for 16, 186, and a touchdown on the day. 2nd and inches. They're going to hand off to Jeremy Hill. Hill's going to get the first down. Just like that, I mean, the Dolphins and Jeremy Hill have what they had in Jay Ajayi, but like with the power. Along with that, though, he can catch to the backfield. He has some elusiveness. Very, very underrated pickup in the offseason as we get a first down to Jeremy Grant. Very underrated pickup, but a very stellar one. 1st and 10 at the 45. Tannehill drop back the pass. Finds his favorite receiver, Deontay Burnett. Makes a man miss. Oh, my God. Deontay Burnett is a freak of nature. 10 for 18, 226, and a touchdown now for Tannehill and the Dolphins. Drop back to pass. He's going to be rolling. Fires out one to Deontay Burnett again. Makes a man miss. Deontay Burnett. Oh, my God. Could have had another touchdown there, but ran to his own man. 11 for 19, 240, and a touchdown now for Tannehill. Deontay Burnett has 3 receptions for 97 yards and a touchdown. 2nd and goal after a 7-yard Deion Sims reception. Tannehill with the blitz coming, fires to Deion Sims, and scores against his former team who cut him at the end of the season last year. Signs with the Dolphins, and he just scored. Tannehill now 2 touchdowns. The Dolphins up 28-0. I'm thinking the backups might come in soon if the Dolphins get a couple more stops. We'll have to see what happens. 1st and 10, handoff, and Kiko Alonso read that one perfectly, but ouch. That could be a blow for the Dolphins. Kiko has been having a stellar year in just 3 weeks. He is down, though, and it looks like he's in pain, clutching his back. Kiko has been having last year he had a very down year. Dolphins fans wanted him to be gone, and he's been able to improve a lot this season. Tannehill talking to him on the sideline. This could be bad for the Dolphins. Injury bug could hit them at the wrong time this season. I mean, it could be nice now rather than later. Injuries are never nice, though. 2nd and 12. Trubisky going to fire to the outside of Cameron Meredith, and he's going to get up and uproot Xavier Howard, but not after a gain of a couple. It is a pectoral strain for Kiko Alonso, and I think they'll keep him in, but they might keep Marcus Golden in instead. We'll have to see what happens. It looks like Golden is on the field and on coverage. That one going to be a quick stop. Do they get the first? 4th and inches, no first. Punted away again. 1st and 10 now. Jeremy Hill in the backfield. They're going to hand it off to the right side. This is one of the Dolphins' favorite plays to run, and Hill, just a second too early there. They're a little too excited. 2nd and 7 now. Ryan Tannehill. No one in the backfield. Jeremy Hill in motion. They're going to hand off to Hill. But Hill not able to... I think there was a muff there or something on the handoff. Not able to get it. 3rd and 7 at the 21-yard line. Dolphins going to run screen to Jeremy Hill, but they're all over it. Incomplete. Tannehill, though, 13 for 22, 250, and 2 touchdowns on the day. No interceptions. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line. Trubisky dropping back to pass. He's going to be looking. Fires that one. Could have been picked off by T.J. McDonald up in the middle, but not able to get there. 2nd and 10 now at the 11-yard line for the Bears and Trubisky. Trubisky going to drop back to pass. Fires that one to Zach Miller. Miller going to try to make a man miss. Not able to. Gets hit hard by Rashad Jones, though. Now going to bring up a 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line for Trubisky. Bobby McCain in on the blitz. The Dolphins are setting the house. The Dolphins on the wide receiver screen. Not going to be able to make anything miss. Cameron Meredith has room in front of him. Can Cordray Tankersley catch him at the 30, 25, 20, 15? Down at the 14-yard line. Cordray Tankersley just saved a huge touchdown play. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Great tackle there by Cordray Tankersley. 1st and 10, Trubisky rolling out to the right side. Trubisky looking, has one chasing. Trubisky to try to run. Gotta watch out. He slides there as Kiko is able to get back in the game now. Kind of asked Adam Gase to come back in. 2nd and 6 of the 10. Trubisky's got to watch it. He could have his head taken off pretty soon. Trubisky's going to run again, and Trubisky catches Rashad Jones off guard. Could have gotten hit hard. Instead, it's a 1st and goal at the 1-yard line. 1st and goal. They're going to hand off to Howard, and Devon Godchow is there for the quick 3-yard loss. Godchow is, supposed to be the heir apparent in Ndamukong Suh, so it should be interesting. 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line. Hand off again, and Kiko Alonso able to get the stop. -2 on the play. So it's going to be a 3rd and goal at the 6-yard line. That's the 3rd tackle for loss just this game for Kiko Alonso. Dolphins sending pressure. Also looks like to be a man coverage. Interesting formation for the Bears. They're going to fire to the outside, and that one was Tony Lippett, who was caught napping on the play. I mean, he was in perfect position for an interception. And they get the toe tap touchdown. I mean, it's not that bad considering the fact the Dolphins are up 21 points. But they could have had a blowout. They could have had a shutout right there. I mean, disgrace. Disgrace. 1st and goal at the 37. Tannehill, John Metz pass. He's looking. Fires that one to Deontay Burnett again. Burnett has room to run. Burnett, oh my God. Wow. But injury timeout on the play. I'm fearing the worst right now. And Tannehill is clutching his shoulder on the ground. Last week he was injured for a second, and this week it looks to be the same. Tannehill is not in good shape, not standing up. It doesn't look like he's going to come back into this game. So Mitchell Trubisky in to take over. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. He's going to hand off to Jeremy Hill. Hill going to try to make a man miss. Hill trucks through Adrian Amos again. Or no, that wasn't Adrian Amos, but gets tackled by Amos. Jeremy Hill, 19 attempts, but he has been a workhorse. 1st and goal at the 28. Hill got room in front of him. Jeremy Hill with a block. Jeremy Hill, one man to beat. Oh, man. Jeremy Hill, 68 yards, 20 rushes. He's been outstanding. Like I said, the Dolphins don't really trust Baker Mayfield too much, but they're going to have to. Tannehill's out for the rest of this game with a shoulder tear. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line. Baker Mayfield, John Madden pass. Looking, throws away. Not going to be able to hit his target. 2nd and 10 now. Adam Gase, you know he's got to be hating something here. He's got to put trust in his rookie quarterback to get them a win, or at least hold on to the win. Baker Mayfield, though, going to roll to the outside. Mayfield has one man to beat. Baker. Oh! Baker Mayfield. 1st career rushing touchdown. Did you see what Mans did to that defensive back? Oh, my God. Baker Mayfield. Have yourself a day. That one brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Dolphins 35, Bears 7. God, that juke, man. We bring you back to Miami Dolphins football, and right now Twitter is going crazy. I wish we could pull up some of the tweets for you, but a lot of explicit NSFW tweets up, but safe to say Twitter just lost its mind and is running with that Baker Mayfield clip as Matt Milano gets the sack and the 7th tackle of the day. That was something. 3rd and 3 at the 23-yard line. Trubisky drawing back to pass. Blitz coming. He's looking. Fires over the head of Jordan Howard. I still can't get over how nasty that juke was. Just wow. I mean, he put him on skates. Wow. And 4th and 3, the field goal is up and good for the Bears, but they're down by a wide margin here. Down by 25. We've seen it done before, but Deion Sims going to get the catch from Baker Mayfield. His first completion of the day for 15 yards. And that is Deion Sims' 3rd reception of the day. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Lofted to Devontae Parker. If that one got him a second earlier, Parker had a touchdown. Great touch on the throw, though, by Baker Mayfield. 3rd and 10 at the 39-yard line. Could Mayfield get a touchdown here? Mayfield, draw match to pass. Looking. Pressure coming. Mayfield fires to his fullback, Kyle Juszczyk. That one, though, not going to be completed. The Dolphins punt. 3rd and 4, 26. Game pretty much over. 4 minutes left. Garbage time. Makiko Alonso says, I don't care. Chris Long, excuse me, says, I don't care. This is garbage time. I'm getting a sack. 3rd and 5 to 36 for the Dolphins. Time running down. Pretty much game over. Mayfield, though, going to throw it deep and gets picked off by Adrian Amos. Amos is going to get tackled down. It's the 1st turnover on the day for the Dolphins offense. But really, does it matter? 54 seconds left. 3rd and 5. Game is pretty much over. Garbage time. Trubisky, though, running. Looking. Throws, and that one incomplete, but are they going to call a pass interference? Illegal touching on the offense. Okay, so not on the Dolphins. That one on Cordero Patterson. Almost a diving pick, though. So on to make it a 13-35 game. That'll pretty much be the end of it here at Soldier Field. The hold, the kick, good. I'm surprised the Bear fans haven't fled the stadium, excuse me, by now. But that one is going to be a Miami Dolphins win. They improve to 2-2. They come out and absolutely thrash the Bears. And I mean, look, although this Bears team is not amazing, this could send a warning sign to the Dolphins opponents upcoming that, look, we might be losing, there might be some plays that we're not making, but we are a squad to be reckoned with. We are a team that is going to make shit happen. You know what I mean? Like, they're going to be able to do stuff and make stuff happen. That's what they want to, put out. The defense, look, regardless if you're facing the Browns, the Bears, the freaking Jaguars when they suck, you got to play a complete game. On any given Sunday, you can win. And the Dolphins showed that their offense is legit. That if they can, kind of balance the run game and the pass game, limit Tannehill's, turnovers, which they did today, they can be a stellar offense. They can blow teams out, and we see it here, 35-13, a complete and utter sham on the part of the Bears. But the concern here for the Dolphins is Ryan Tannehill okay? We get to week 5. We're going against the Bills. We got to look here. I mean, I'm pretty nervous at this point. We got to look up and see what happens. Is Ryan Tannehill healthy? It seems I'm taking a long time here. He is. Ryan Tannehill is healthy. He is not injured. I don't understand how he came back from a shoulder tear that quickly, but he did. And he's able to even his touchdowns and interception ratio. So 7 for 7. Still bad. Not amazing, but 7 for 7. Jeremy Hill, though, finally able to get in the end zone. Makes plays for the Dolphins today. Tannehill has a touchdown rush, like a rushing touchdown in each game this season. Akram Wadley has 2. Baker Mayfield, we saw that sweet touchdown. And we're taking a look between Jay Ajayi and Jeremy Hill. And Ajayi right now, not putting up what Jeremy Hill is. So, wanted to see what's going on with Ajayi. Want to keep tabs on former Dolphin players like that. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna kind of leave you here to look at the stats if you want to. Well, let me give it. I hope you guys did enjoy this. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode Tuesday and you're enjoying this on Thursday. I'm having so much fun, as you guys can probably see. I mean, 4 videos in 2 weeks. And I'm trying to put one up tomorrow as well. It may or may not go up. I try to do all my videos Sunday and schedule them for the week because I don't like doing those little Twitter things where there's one thing that goes on Twitter and making a video about it like some other YouTubers do, or even columnists do, or people on like famous Twitter people for, sports do. I don't like that. I like to give my opinion, so I like to pre-record things. If something pops up, then something pops up and I'll deal with it. But for the most part, I like doing it my way. So I hope you guys did very much enjoy this video. I hope you're enjoying this franchise. I mean, you could probably tell by just me talking. I enjoy this a lot. I really like this series. I really like how my team plays, and it's just fun. Madden right now is fun. Look, and also there's gonna be a couple really high scoring games up and coming. Like when I say really high scoring, I mean extremely high scoring games. But I figured out something that kind of fixed all the high scoringness and made games a little bit easier, more 3 and outs for both teams, and made it a little more interesting to follow. So hope you guys did very much enjoy this video. I will see you guys next time. Make sure you subscribe down below. And as always, peace.